Hello team, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, hi, my name is Gabby. It's been a very long time since the last time we touched base on my scrapbook projects. There's a couple of projects that I had mentioned in a video from quite some time ago. Some work has been done on that, so I thought I'd give you an update on some of those. I've got like three scrapbook projects going right now. I have one down here. I want to talk about a plan that I have for it. And I have this scrapbook right here, which is finished, so we'll go over that. I'm not giving it a dedicated video like my senior year scrapbook, just because I don't feel like it. Anyway. Also, I wanted to touch on this a little bit. I talked about aesthetic journaling before, and how I felt like it wouldn't really be something that's for me. I still hold that opinion, but I've got some other plans for this I want to go over, so without further ado, let's get scrapping. No, that was not it. I'm never saying that again. I thought a good place to start would be with this one scrapbook that I have finished. So, this was supposed to be an anniversary gift from my mom and my stepdad because it's centered around their wedding, but I think just due to a lack of inspiration, I just never finished it until this year. So their wedding theme was pretty cut and dry, you know? As you can see, there's denim involved. Definitely the first and only time I've ever seen denim at a wedding. But you know what? I honestly think that it was kind of a vibe. It made sense for my parents to do that. It took place in September. Definitely a choice of date. Don't ask me about that. Anyway. The theme was just fall. So all the bouquets, you see, they had all these beautiful fall colors in them. The maid of honor, she was wearing like this bright royal blue. Me and everyone else in the wedding party, we were wearing orange and stuff. That's me right there. I was part of it. Obviously, yes, her daughter. Anyway. These are my favorite spreads from this whole thing. Oh my god. I got these new papers from Hobby Lobby, and that really inspired me to do what I did here, and these are probably my favorite spreads, which makes sense, because these are the most recent ones that I did. And then there's this one here at the end. Super cute. See, this is the cake smashing thing. You know how that kind of just tells you if you're going to get divorced or not? This was a sure sign of a good time. I love this photo. This is my favorite photo of them. This, like, perfectly encapsulates their relationship. Like, you don't know them like I do, but this vibe makes a lot of sense, and I love it. So yeah, that's all I really care to share about this one. Alright, so this is the scrapbook I was debating on putting on the internet. I don't know what it is about this one that makes me so hesitant to put it online. I just am. But anyways, growing up, like, in school, I really didn't have a lot of friends. But at camp, this was where I had friends. And it was really sad, because we stopped going there, I want to say in 2008 or 2009, so I was only, like, in 8th grade or a freshman at the time. And then I did not revisit this place until 2012, and we revisited for a day. And actually, like, in the first half of the scrapbook, I do have just photos of me and some of my old friends. And then the rest of the scrapbook, which it's not quite finished yet, but the rest of the scrapbook is just from that day when we went back. So anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. This is me in 2006. Isn't that crazy? I look like a little whippersnapper. I wanted to do a rainbow theme for this, but I low-key hate it. I hate the rainbow theme, so halfway through I changed the theme, but we're just gonna kind of go through these quickly. I was just trying out some new, like, styles. Not loving it, but whatever. And then these are some more of my friends. And then now we're already into that 2012 day. Oh, actually, really important thing. My boyfriend bought me a Cricut for Valentine's Day, so I actually used, like, regular construction paper in my Cricut to make these, just because I don't want to spend the money on the vinyl. I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit's fucking expensive. But I used it to cut out some letters, and then I just used my little glue runner to, like, tape them down. Very happy about that. Can't wait to use my Cricut more. I'm still learning it, but anyways. Yeah, here's some very simple spreads that I'm doing. And then, again, with, like, the word slip and slide, I used this paper to, make these letters with the Cricut. So, that was really nice. I actually love... This is my favorite spread. Like, this is my favorite spread. I love how this turned out. I think there's more in here. Oh, there is more. Yeah, here we go. So, again, I'm just keeping these very simple, not doing anything too complex. These layouts are okay. And then in the rest of them, I just have some of the pictures and where I plan to put them. So this one, I could probably get this done in a weekend if I really put my effort into it. And I might just do that, but yeah, that's this one. Okay, so now we're getting into some new territory here. I wanted to try something different. First of all, the cover's not giving. I know, I don't need to hear it. I'm going to change the cover. I literally have no idea what I'm going to do. But, oh, you can't see them. Hang on a second. But anyway, I wanted to do something different for my Parker and Sonny Kitty Cat album. I wanted to include a lot more handwriting, because that's something I've never done in a scrapbook before. And I thought this would be a good opportunity. Like, if someone was at my house and they picked this up, they could actually, like, learn about the adoption of my cats. As you see, Tat and Fawn. Let me just, actually, I'm gonna make a dedicated video to this at some point, so I'm not gonna go over all the details, but I will tell you that when they were first picked up, their foster named them Tat and Fawn. This is the first picture ever of Sonny. I fucking love this picture. Look at how fierce he is. Look at him gripping that towel. He was very upset. And then here's Parker, my little baby boy. You know, in this way, he's got some kind of tabby to him. He doesn't really have that all that much anymore, but anyway, I just wrote some little blurbs on this about, just like the beginning of their life and when we adopted them, which is December 10th, 2022. And then here, I just got some more pictures of them and more blurbs kind of about the experience of bringing them home for the first time. And, like, they were really hard to get adopted out because they were both, well, first of all, they're a bonded pair, so you gotta take them both. And they were both very, very shy. Like, Parker has still not come around, and it's been well over a year. But anyways, I just kind of told some stories about how we were feeling and what we were doing and all that. And then the first time Sonny ever asked for pets was literally on Christmas night. It was so magical. And then I just got a couple more gentle swees. That's what I call them. Swees is just sweet. They're just sweeties, so I call them swees. Swees, sweenas, whatever. And then I've got this. This is where it ends. I haven't gotten too far with this, but here I'm just talking about how Parker is a very shy young man. We call him the Forbidden Swee, and then I just got some notes about him. Look how concerned he is. Is his tongue out? Can you see his little tongue is out? How cute is that? But anyway, I have all these other pictures just kind of like in here. And then this is the end of where the pictures are. And on these two pages, I want to do like a picture of Sonny, a picture of Parker, their name, and then I want to write down a little bit about them, like their likes and dislikes, because I think that that'd be really cute. I should have done it in the beginning of the scrapbook, but I figure, like, I can do, like, their 1 year, because I took some photos of them of around their, like, 1 year anniversary of us having them, so I thought this could be all the lead up to that first year in our house, and then kind of, like, the personality that's come out, and we could just kind of shed some light on that, so I thought that'd be cute. But yeah, that's where we're at with this. And, this isn't turning out quite the way I was thinking it would, like, what I had envisioned in my head, but I feel like I'm learning a skill doing this with, like, a different style of scrapbooking, so that's fine by me. So, real quick, before I show you guys this scrapbook, I did just want to, recap what this was about. If you've been here for a while, maybe you know. If you're new, maybe you don't. I don't know, but we're gonna talk about it real quick. Long story short with this, before I got to this scrapbook, I was making scrapbooks by year, so I had a 2014 one I completed, which is probably my best work if I'm honest, a 2015 one, and then I started a 2016 one, but I never finished it. As far as I know, I only have a couple of like pages left in that one to do, but I wasn't loving how it was turning out, so I'm probably just gonna redo it. Something I want to do is get into digital scrapbooking, so I'm wondering if I'm going to pilot doing a digital scrapbook with that year. Here or there. But basically, this scrapbook is going to be everything that's happened after 2016. So 2017 through 2022, I think, is the last time I brought this scrapbook up. That's kind of the story with this. So, you know what, maybe I will just keep this angle because, I don't want to lay this down again, and my fucking thing is broken. My arms, it's a bitch to maneuver around, so we're just gonna do like this and hope that this works. Oh, naturally, it's facing the other way! Why did I do that? This was a mistake. This is what this was. Oh my fucking god. I can't. Alright. What the fuck was I thinking? Okay, so... Oh! All the shit that I have one down here I was really wanting to show you because I was low-key proud of my work, but all the beads I have on it literally fell off. We'll get to that one in a minute, but anyways, a lot of the stuff I've started on with this scrapbook is either about friends or about a holiday that's happened, so just so we're clear on that. I've got two different New Year's Eve occurrences here. So this is from 2018 going into 2019. And then this photo is from 2019 going into 2020. What the fuck do you... How does that... It's in a plastic wrap. How does that happen? Oh my god. I guess I'll need to fix that. But anyways, I think about this day a lot. I think about... I don't know how to hold this. I think about this day in particular a lot because this was the last time I went to the bar before COVID happened. And does anyone else do that? Does anyone else think about, like, those couple of months leading up to COVID? Like, when did shit hit the fan for you guys? Because in Pennsylvania, shit hit the fan March 16th, 2020. That's when everyone was at work. And we all got the call to close the store because we're going on a lockdown. You know, I think that we all want to put COVID behind us, you know, but COVID robbed a lot of time from a lot of people, you know what I mean? And, I think a lot of people, like someone like me, who I guess worked in retail and I was not an essential worker and I was not working. That was a very, very formative 3 months in my brain, and just that changed the trajectory of my life. Those couple of months that I had just not in the retail space, and it made me reevaluate everything. And then being in the retail space during 2020, like after everything reopened, right? Maybe when it shouldn't have, here nor there. I don't want to talk politics, but it really changed the landscape of retail and customer service and how people treated you. Because, you know, I went from going toe-to-toe with Karens any day of the fucking week to being terrified of them. And that's part of the reason why I left retail. There were so many reasons to leave retail, but dealing with Karens was one of them. And, Karens literally keep me up at night. I am not joking. I wish I was joking. They keep me up at night. But anyway, sometimes I just think about how weird those few months were leading into, COVID. And, yeah. So anyways, on to a new topic. The thing I was bitching about earlier. I'm so upset about this. Oh. So I had this okay, here it is. Everything's falling off. I'm so upset. So here was my plan for this. I'm just gonna hold it up even though it's all falling down. So you see in the photo how I've got this background and this banner. I literally wanted to recreate that on this piece of paper. And that's exactly what I did. These are the exact banner that I had hanging on the wall. Also for context, this is going into 2023. So this is 2022 going into 2023. This was something I was very excited to do and very excited to take on, and I thought that it turned out great. I just need to find a different way to stick all these things on. These are actually beaded necklaces. I had Happy New Year ones, and then I had these regular beaded necklaces, and I thought that would be like cute string up there. It was definitely a very different idea, and the execution was like fine up until like 3 minutes ago. So that's that. Not to stroke my own ego or anything, but this is definitely my best work, if I'm being completely honest with you. I feel like when you think about scrapbooks, you think about a lot of layers and a lot of, like, scraps, and I think that's kind of what this is giving. Halloween parties. Okay, so it was both a really fun party, but also an absolute disaster. God, I spent so much money on this, and anything that could go wrong did go wrong. Like, the day before the party, I broke a candle, like I shattered it all over the carpet, and then my vacuum cleaner exploded. So that was awesome. Oh, we had no power. The party started at like 9:30, and we didn't have power from 9 a.m. until 11 p.m. So that was awesome. I spent a lot of money on this party for, like, I don't even know why I did all that. I did not need to do what I did, but I did. One of my friends brought her Instax Mini, which is where all these Polaroids are coming from. It ended up being a pretty good time. I made a wonderful punch, as always. I bought pizza. I really didn't want to go all out on food. We had, like, a Halloween costume party, and that was fun. I made these little... Oh. Just kidding. I don't have pictures of the sashes in here, but, yeah. But the Halloween party was actually, like, a lot of fun when we had it. And the fact that there was no lights just added to the essence, you know? So, never doing another one of these again, but, you know, lessons were learned, and it's fine. So, I've got a couple of more spreads in here, but I don't really feel like I need to go in depth on, just because, like, here's one, for example, of me and my one friend, that's a Four Loko. I learned the hard way that Four Lokos are not for the weak, and I am the weak, so I will probably never drink another one of those again. Man, that shit slapped me fucking silly. I didn't even finish that whole Four Loko. And then here's another one from a girls' night me and her had with some pizza. We painted. We did stuff, so that was a really fun time. And then I think there's probably only one or two more spreads in here I want to go over. Here's this one. This one's corny as fuck. So this is when I got my license, and I bought a car a couple days later. Fun fact about me, I did not get my license until I was 25. This happened in 2020. Like, when I told you guys that my brain chemistry was altered during COVID, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I went from, like, just living in my dad's basement to all of a sudden getting my license, getting a car, and moving out. Like, all that happened in the span of, like, 2 or 3 months. Anyway, this is probably the last spread I want to share. I think I tried to make a TikTok about this, but, like, no, I tried to make an Instagram reel about this. It got, like, deep fried or something. I don't know what happened, but I actually really enjoy how this came out. This was just an emo bar crawl. It was such a good time. I'm not emo, but my friends who are in the pictures are, so they were all, like, I was gonna say in character. I'm the one that was cosplaying as someone I wasn't. They were just being themselves and showing up. I was just invited to the function. This was such a good time. At the third bar, they were doing, like, emo karaoke with a live band. Wow, that was fucking phenomenal. But anyway, there are a couple of other spreads in here. I don't care to share them yet. I don't gotta show everything. So anyways, that's where we're at on this one. And in case you were wondering, I'm nowhere near done. I don't think you can tell, but I've still got, like, more than 50% of this to go. So that's where we're at on that. So I'm just gonna kind of touch base on this one real quick. So, like I was saying before, that scrapbook was supposed to be everything from 2017 to 2022. apparently some 2023. I was actually thinking about making a 2023 scrapbook. Haven't decided yet. We'll see if I have enough content for that. But anyways, this is for everything prior to 2013. This is going to be equally as big of a scrapbook, just because I have so many pictures. If there's anything that I've learned about scrapbooking, like, I really don't have any shame in having such a big fucking scrapbook, because you really want to know what happened? A lot of these pictures I had grabbed from my mom's Facebook, because I didn't have a Facebook till like 2009. All of my MySpace photos are gone and lost in time. But my mom, she had taken a lot of pictures, put them on her Facebook. I pulled them from her Facebook, and then her Facebook got hacked, and all of her entire old profile is completely gone. This happened in 2022, so there was like 10 years worth of photos and memories on that account that are gone forever. So I feel very lucky that I thought to print all these photos for that scrapbook. Word of the wise, print your fucking photos. Even if you're not gonna do a scrapbook, print your fucking photos. You never know when your memory can get corrupt. You never know when your social media accounts can get hacked and erased. You never know, so better to stay safe than sorry. That wasn't supposed to turn into a PSA, but basically, my idea for this, the theme's already pretty clear. I'm wondering about execution. Because my plan, I was originally going to use this scrapbook for this project. Because first of all, this is a 10 by 10 scrapbook. Generally, I only come across 8 by 8s and 12 by 12s. This is a sweet spot right in the middle. So, I was wondering about doing the scrapbook and like this, but based on how this one is going right now, I don't know if I want this one to be executed with this. The only difference between this and other ones is that this isn't a top fill. All the papers are just in there. So once you lay the photos down and commit to it, you're kind of committed to it. Unless you rip it out and unstick everything, which I don't think I want to do all that. So I'm wondering if it should be another top fill situation, but I'm just not 100% sure. Because finding a 10 by 10 top fill is not an easy task. Finding this, yeah, I was able to find this pretty easy, but I don't recall seeing any 10 by 10 top fills that I liked, if I recall seeing any at all. So that's kind of where I'm stumped on this one at the moment. We'll move on. I think this is the last thing I want to touch on. So I've had this for a long time, and it's got look at this paper. It's that handmade, you took a bunch of paper shreds and made paper out of it paper. So I thought this was so cool, but I didn't know what to do with it. So let me show you what I have done with it. I tried out the aesthetic journaling. So here's one page. As you can see, I actually did this one on January 1st. And then I have this other one from January 4th, and then I never touched it again. So, and I think my reasoning for that, I love the idea of aesthetic journaling, it's not for me. So, I've got a better idea for this. I want to get an Instax Mini, and I want to turn this into a Polaroid. Only Polaroid scrapbook. Right? So that way, because imagine this, I plan on going to Amsterdam, hopefully next year. Imagine this, right? This vibe. But there's a Polaroid with a bicycle by a terrace with some tulips in it. That's the fucking vibe. That's the vibe. That is exactly what I need to do with this. This could potentially turn into my travel scrapbook, which is not what I intended it for, but I think that's a great idea. Alright, that is the end of a scrapbook tour. If you watched until the end, thank you so much. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and let me know in the comment section what you want to see next. If there's anything in particular you have ideas about, or any type of content you want to see next, go ahead and let me know. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.